Next up, we have a truly amazing human being from a startup called BusFaster.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We at BusFaster have an amazing route guide to make public transport work. Because sometimes, especially in developing countries, sometimes it really doesn't work. So this image is morning traffic in Lima, Peru. And if you were traveling there and found yourself in this situation, your first question would probably be, which bus to take? And that's really the biggest issue when trying to reach a new part of the city, because there's no schedules and not even any official route maps. And this is a nightmare for tourists and even for the locals, who, if they need to go to a new place, they need to check the route the previous day in order to arrive anywhere on time. So, what could be done? Well, BusFaster will sort out this mess with a clever website and mobile app. The magic is in collecting real-time live data to adapt to unpredictable conditions. We will place a small tracking device in the buses in order to collect actual routes and travel times and produce a special route planner particularly suitable for developing countries. Using it is very simple. I'm going to demonstrate the basic usage here in the Helsinki region that is our current prototype. So first you just have to enter the start and end address. And a route will immediately appear. A map along with detailed directions for how to get there. And if you wonder about how to actually find and recognize a particular spot, you just need to click it and you're going to see a helpful image. And you can also explore routes by clicking on the map. As you can see, it works very quickly. And you can change your current location, and you're going to get a color-coded map where the colors represent how many minutes it takes to different parts of the city. You can use this, for example, to choose the best hotel for you to reach the parts of the city where you're planning to go. So, our product will change the world by revolutionizing public transport in new areas. And our small but energetic team is dedicated to making that happen. The idea originally came from me getting completely lost in Peru, while my teammate Isabel never got quite as lost here in Finland. And we realized that the route planner that's available here has a huge impact. And by working together, we could actually fix Peru as well. So to explain the market situation a little, there are 5.5 million public transport users in Lima alone, and 15% of them use internet every day. So we're currently targeting that segment and also the bus companies. There are over 500 routes operated by 300 distinct bus companies, and joining us will help the bus companies promote their route and get more passengers. And the cost of them is less than 3% of their sales. So, in the next steps, in a few weeks, I'm actually going to Lima for several months to meet with transport companies and collect data from all of the buses. With help from friends in Peru and a dozen GPS devices, we can collect average schedules and locate all the bus stops which are currently mostly totally unmarked. And by this Christmas, we will have a website ready to make a huge impact in Lima. And within 18 months, we're sustainable and expanding to several other countries. So we're planning to go to Ecuador, Indonesia, Colombia, and numerous other places where public transport needs improvement. We are going to fix the world. Thank you. Thank you. Any questions?
Okay, let's take one from here.
Hello, Tomi Saarinen from Rohea Oy. About how expensive is your physical device going to be?
The device is about €50.
Okay, thanks.
One more question from me.
There's a couple more.
Okay, okay, let's take it.
So, did you do this all in 10 weeks?
Yeah, I'd say 12.
Because if you did... Okay, congratulations. But I have a following question, which is that if it took you 12 weeks, you know, how is it possible that you made it in 12 weeks when it took like Logica or VM Data or some big company like that to do it to Finland? So is there some component you're missing, or...
What helped us, as far as I know, the original route guide started in a situation where no data was available. So actually now HSL is publishing all of the data that we need to develop a prototype. So that really accelerated us. This whole open data movement here in Finland is a great phenomenon. So it's possible to just take the data and see what you can do with it and really quickly produce something great.
Okay. One more. What does 3% of ticket sales mean exactly?
That means about the same that they are currently spending. There's these guys standing on the side of the street with pen and paper who are checking the buses and shouting numbers at the drivers. More or less, we cost the same.
Anna from Aaltoes Startup. You're addressing a market where most of the people don't have smartphones.
Yep.
So can they access your service with a simple phone?
Yeah, the cool thing about us is, first of all, there's probably going to be some people with smartphones but no internet access. So our thing is able to fit into the browser, and all the calculations happen in the browser. So you can visit a web cafe, open the page, and it's going to work for you the rest of the week, no matter where you are. And we're also planning an SMS-based service for the people unfortunate enough to not have a smartphone at all.
So what are you going to do next? How have your plans changed during the summer?
Well, we really realized that we can do this for Lima this year, so we're going to do it.
Thank you.